Joe Flacco was one of the best quarterbacks in the 2010s. So today I put him back in his prime. And as a Ravens fan, this hurts me because he is a Cleveland Brown. He won a Super Bowl back in 2012. And ever since then, he's been a really good backup option and a pretty good quarterback throughout the years. So today I'm going to sum out the rest of his career, but him in his prime. He could play for one more year. He could play for 5 more years. I don't know. He's 40 years old, though. Hopefully, he can lead this Browns team to some success because this team's pretty butts. And we'll watch this game against the Baltimore Ravens. Both teams are 1-0. We beat the Bengals 21-13. And let's see what Joe Flacco can do against his former team in the Baltimore Ravens. Joe Flacco versus Lamar Jackson. Who will come on top? Let's see. And we'll watch some of the second drive here. 2nd and 6. Flacco looking to throw. Throws it to Corey Tillman for the first down. For 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches here at the 40. QB sneak for Joe Flacco, and he has it. 1st and 10. Handoff here for Jerome Ford. Ford with the speed. Gonna take it. Potentially all the way. Touchdown, Browns. Jerome Ford with a big rush there. About a 60-something yard rush. And what a good play by Jerome Ford. 2nd and 5 here at the 19. David Njoku for the first down. 1st and goal at the 10. Another run here for Ford, and he goes nowhere. Stuffed up. Stiff arm Nate Wiggins, though. 2nd and goal at the 13 for a loss of 3. Play action here for Joe Flacco. Hits Corey Tillman for about a gain of 4. 3rd and goal at the 9. Almost a touchdown there for Jerry Jeudy, but broken up by Nate Wiggins, and they'll take their 3. 6-7. 1st and goal. Empty backfield here for Joe Flacco. We're down 21-10. And get sacked here. Call the timeout, Cleveland, and they do. Minus 8 yards there. 2nd and goal. Flacco looking to throw. Hits Corey Tillman. No, he doesn't. Not Corey Tillman. Cedric Tillman. Oh, my. I'm tripping. Who even is Corey Tillman? I don't know. I feel like I've heard that name before. Cedric Tillman. My bad for the disrespect. And a catch there for number 16. Don't know who that is. Might be Deontay Johnson or something. I don't know what number he's wearing. Bingo, it was. And they're going to go for it here. 4th and goal. What do they have to lose? And they hand it off. What are we doing, Kevin Stefanski? I don't understand that one. But sure. And we ended up getting dominated for the rest of the game. 35-17 loss here in Joe Flacco's return home. Flacco with 289 and a touchdown. And let's see if we can go and make the postseason. We ended up going 13-4 with prime Joe Flacco, facing off against the New England Patriots. Let's see how Flacco did. 4,088 yards. He is number 4 in passing yards. 29 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Even 433 rushing yards and a touchdown on the ground. He even got some MVP votes down here. Number 10. And he was the 7th best quarterback in the AFC. Drake May right below him. Familiar foe for Joe Flacco. Let's see if the Cleveland Browns can go to Foxborough and beat the New England Patriots. Beautiful night here at Gillette Stadium. And there's Rob Gronkowski with the bell. This is a pretty interesting intro. I kind of love it. How Madden added realism to the game. Joe Flacco versus Drake May. Divisional round on the line. Who will come out on top? Let's find out. Joe Flacco threw a 71-yard touchdown to Cedric Tillman. Another 30-yard touchdown for Cedric Tillman. Big fourth quarter here. We're down 26-14. 2nd and 1 at the 30. Flacco over to the middle to David Bell. Down 1st and goal at the 5. Big play there from Joe Flacco and the Browns. 1st and goal at the 5. Flacco looking to throw and gets sacked instead. Christian Barmore with the sack. 2nd and goal at the 12. Flacco throws it to Jerome Ford. He barely gets anywhere. 3rd and goal at the 14. Big 3rd and goal here for Joe Flacco. And over the middle to Cedric Tillman, and that goes nowhere. 4th and goal at the 7. And they're going to go for it here. I mean, they kind of have to. 4th and goal. Can we get a touchdown here? To the end zone. Caught! Jerry Jeudy. And he hits the Cam Ward-Selly as the Browns scored another touchdown. 21-26. Can the Browns get a stop on defense, though? That's the real question. And they do. We're going to watch this potential final drive for both teams. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Play action pass here for Joe Flacco. Hits Njoku. He's out of bounds after a gain of 3. And that will be the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 7 here at the 33. Cleveland has all 3 of their timeouts still. Hits Jerry Jeudy. He's out of bounds after a gain of yards. 3rd and 1. Jerome Ford handoff. Jerome Ford to about midfield at the 45. 1st and 10. Another handoff to Jerome Ford. He hits the lineman's butt. 2nd and 2. Still not going to use the timeout here. Joe Flacco over the middle to Jerry Jeudy. Just across the midfield. Timeout. 1:21 left on the game clock. David Njoku over the middle, down to the 40 after a gain of 3. Second and 7. Motion for Cedric Tillman. We don't have time to be wasting, fellows. Cedric Tillman over the middle for the 1st down. Down at the 30. Another timeout. Flacco with 304 and 3 touchdowns on the day. With just exactly 1 minute left on the game clock. Don't be handing it off. Stefanski, what are we doing? Or is that Quishad Judkins? I don't really know. 2nd and 7 here. I don't know what we're doing. Handing it off. 2nd and 7. Spiked it there. A waste of a play in there. Ethan is down. His shoulder. 3rd and 7. I don't know what Kevin Stefanski is calling right now. He's going to get fired at the end of the season no matter what. 3rd and 7. Throw it, Flacco. Hits Jeudy over the middle. 1st and 10 at the 15. Bro pulled out the Chase Claypool. Celebrating while down with no time. Spikes it there. 29 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Don't be handing it off again, bro. Jerome Ford goes nowhere. Last time out taken for Stefanski. They need a touchdown, by the way. 3rd and 11. Empty backfield. Flacco looking to rush. Flacco with the wheels. That's not a touchdown. First and goal. They need to get this ball spiked. Flacco almost rushed it in for a touchdown. Ball spiked with 9 seconds left. Second and goal at the 1. This could potentially win it for the Cleveland Browns or lose it, depending on this play. And what is David Bell doing? End zone shot. Touchdown. David Bell. 6 seconds left. 27-26. And Flacco might have just ended the Patriots season. And he did. 27-26 victory for the Cleveland Browns as we are going to the divisional round of the playoffs. Flacco had 317 and 4 touchdowns. And let's see who we're going to face off in the divisional round. The Jacksonville Jaguars. Flacco versus Lawrence in Jacksonville. Who will come out on top to go to the AFC Championship? Let's find out. And look at this beautiful intro for the Jacksonville Jaguars. First and goal at the 9 for Flacco and the Browns. Handoff the Jerome Ford. Ford, big body in his way through. And a timeout taken. Was that an injury timeout? I don't know. I guess so. Second and goal here at the 3. Another handoff for Ford. He gets about 1. Third and goal. Just throw a touchdown, Flacco. Instead of hand it off, he goes nowhere. Judkins goes nowhere. Fourth and goal. And they'll take their 3. Lawrence threw a pick, and we have this ball really close to the goal line. Second and goal here at the 6. Throw for Judy is caught down at the 4. Gain of 3 there for Jerry Judy. And third and goal here for Flacco. And a touchdown, Deontay Johnson into the end zone. As we will go up 10-0. First and goal here at the 8. Just nearing the end of the first half. Can we score one more touchdown before the end of the first half? Jerome Ford, gain of 1. Second and goal here at the 7-yard line. Another handoff for Ford. And he'll push his way through for a gain of 3, third and goal. Looking to throw here, Flacco. Not a touchdown. I meant to say for the end zone. Not a touchdown, though. Guard neck. Is that a guy with cornrows? It's low-key tough haircut. They're going to go for it here. Fourth and goal at the 4. Empty backfield for Flacco. And he'll hit Cedric Tillman for the touchdown. 17-7. I'm pretty sure. And yes. Flacco with another opportunity here for another touchdown. Hand off to Jerome Ford. Ford down to the 1. A second goal here at the 1. QB sneak. I see a hole. No, fullback dive. And he's in for the touchdown. And we're going to the AFC Championship. 24-21 victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's see who we're going to face in the AFC Championship. Flacco with 320 and 2 touchdowns in a victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's see who we're going to face in the AFC Championship. Boys, this poetry. We are facing off against the 14-3 Baltimore Ravens. Joe Flacco going home one more time to face off his former team. Super Bowl trip on the line. Jackson versus Flacco. Who will come out on top? Let's go find out. 2nd-7 here at the 30-yard line. Handoff here for the running back, Jerome Ford. He goes nowhere. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 here at the 27. Can we get the first down? Another handoff here, and Kyle Hamilton runs in super quickly, -2, and we'll probably take our 3. And the 3 we will take. 2nd and 4 here at the 17. We are down 21-3. This Baltimore defense is way too good for us. Flacco over the middle. Jerry Jeudy, 1st and goal. 1st and goal here at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal here at the 3-yard line. You have a hole, Flacco, run! And he just tosses it. 2nd and goal at the 3. He potentially had a touchdown. I know he's not the quickest QB, but he has some legs. 2nd and goal. And he's just going to take a sack like a good boy, Travis Jones, and a timeout for Cleveland. 3rd and goal here at the 11-yard line. Now Flacco wants to try to run. Jerome Ford, 4th and goal. They'll go for here at 4th and goal. If they don't score here, the game is not over, but pretty much over. And Matabike with the sack. 5 sacks on the day is crazy, as we did not score. And Baltimore sending us home, 34-20 loss as they go to the Super Bowl. 366 and 2 touchdowns. Devin Leary came in the game. Lamar's hurt. And I'm pretty sure Devin Leary might have played in the Super Bowl. I'm going to go check that out. Cooper Rush played. Lamar must have been hurt. After 18 years, Joe Flacco is retiring. After a pretty good season. If y'all have any more player suggestions, let me know down below and I'll do it. And I'll see you all tomorrow.